Good Thursday afternoon, everybody. I'm Storm Track 8 meteorologist Brad Maushart with your midday weather video update. And so far, so good today. It's just a little bit soggy outside. It's very warm. A big area of low pressure here off the west driving in that warmer, moisture-rich air. But on the backside of that system, it's dragging down much colder air. And that's going to transition our rain over to a wintry mix of freezing rain, a little bit of sleet through the early overnight hours, and eventually all snow by tomorrow afternoon. So not surprisingly, as this potent storm system dives in, a lot of wintry watches, warnings, advisories across much of the Midwest, including our first winter storm watch in over a year, and it's almost 2 years here in central Indiana. Last time February 25th, 2016. This goes into effect later on tonight about 1 o'clock in the morning. It'll continue through Saturday at 1 o'clock in the morning, so 24 hours this will be in effect. It goes into effect a little bit later here for southeastern Indiana, as that snow will be a little bit slower to push out of that region. Here's what we're expecting in terms of timing as we work our way through the rest of the day today. Just a lot of rainfall and a few rumbles of thunder not out of the question later on the night. Otherwise, just some heavy downpours off and on as a cold front dives in. As we work our way past midnight, those temperatures will start to drop. As you see this pink shade here, that indicates a mix of sleet, some freezing rain, and with as warm as it was today, I think it's going to take it a little while for that to start to freeze up on the roadways. So still by 3, even though we're going to start to see some of that wintry precipitation, it's going to take a little while for that to start to stick. Now, with this said, with a lot of the rainfall that we're seeing outside tonight, this is going to make pre-treating the roads, if anything, difficult, but definitely almost impossible with all the rain. They can't lay down the salt, it'll wash away, so they'll just have to really play it by ear tomorrow as things start to freeze up and then lay the salt down. So that's going to be a problem for your morning commute into early Friday morning. We'll continue to see the wintry mix of freezing rain and sleet through the later morning hours, and then things start to transition more to snow as we work way into the afternoon, and that will continue through the later evening hours Friday before finally clearing back out late Friday night altogether out of southeastern Indiana, making for a nice start to the weekend, albeit a cold and slippery one in most spots. Here's what we're expecting in terms of totals, in terms of ice, up to about 1/10 of an inch is possible in most areas. A little bit further south, especially down towards the river, maybe a little bit more, maybe up to about 1/4 inch of ice, but that's going to be in isolated spots. Again, about 1/10 for most areas. In terms of snowfall, again, the further south you get, the higher these totals are going to get, up to 2 inches up here on the northwest side of town. Here in Indy, I think we're right around that 2-inch mark, and then things start to build from there up to about 5 to 7. So if you have any travel plans for Friday that take you down towards Cincinnati, Louisville, Evansville, just be aware they are expecting some significant slowdowns with all that snowfall on top of the ice. Like I said, we clear back out for the weekend. 21 degrees for Saturday, Sunday 18, a nice cool weekend, but at least we're not going to see any new wintry precipitation until we get back towards early next week. So MLK Day on Monday, 29 degrees there, 10 degrees by Tuesday, and overnight lows to close out the forecast with mostly clear skies dropping down into the single digits.